I wasn't in the ad because of look, Jay-Z and them was putting it together. Mm-hmm. So I think they still harbor some energy towards me.
You think you were purposely left out of the ad?
No. I don't think. I think that they were saying the NFL had some issues with me that I don't know what those issues are. Like, what is the issue? You see what I'm saying? Like, and I with M, because like with Nori he had communication. He said, yeah, I talked to the big homie. He was telling me, the white boy wouldn't do the truth without 50.
I hit the homie, the big homie Jay-Z, right? And I told him to come pull up on me. And he pulled up on me and he said, the white guy called for 50 Cent. So I said, who's the white guy? I'm digging this Jimmy Iovine. He said, no, Eminem called directly for 50. And he said,
that's his guy.
He said, I can't do it if I can't bring 50 up.
But that's his guy.
Right? And I'm like, that's when I start saying crazy stuff. I'm looking and I go, oh, that should be going. Right? So he hit me to self after a gay painter. Okay. Big homie want to look like a gay painter.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about Basquiat. He wants to look like a gay painter.
Oh my God. I think I know where we're going with
So now look, what I'm saying to you is, look, when you start looking at, that's not mine, that's theirs, they Harper, right? But when you look at, M is looking at the entire legacy.
And some of the biggest names in the rap game are under fire once again, and this time, the allegations are far more serious than ever before.
I see a lot of, I would call epics, these little commercials, these little cartoon things, South Park, that popped up with the devil talking about, I don't want to do it if Diddy did it. Did you ever see that on South Park?
I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, 50 ended up posting it, but I'm a South Park fan, so I already knew about that one. You know what I'm saying? So, that was on, was that on South Park? Yeah, that was on South. Yeah, it's South Park. Yeah, so I'm like, I'm a South Park fan, so I'm looking at that. So, and I say that this guy could have went down in history as one of the greatest producers that put together some of the greatest music in the 90s and having arguably one of the top greatest rappers in hip hop in his camp. For the people to make him the laughing stock of hip hop, the laughing stock of Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, is one of the greatest tragedies of our time.
Jay-Z's career, you can look at that and say the association to Beyonce is when he started to receive the 16, 17 Grammys since he's been with Beyonce. Right? And you go, prior to that, one.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that came in association, like you see the kids even have Grammys. Like they don't sing yet. They don't sing.
Right.
They don't rap yet. And they already have Grammys.
50 Cent has never been one to shy away from the truth. And now he's taken aim at Jay-Z, but not for the reasons many might expect. In a surprising turn, 50 has voiced his support for embattled rap mogul Diddy. Criticizing those who have chosen to remain silent, including Jay-Z. Diddy hasn't held back in calling out the so-called king of the rap industry. Have a look for yourself.
I can't really offer that, bro. I can't really answer that. I don't know why, but just on some suckers, probably. You know what I'm saying? Trying to play 50. You know, come on, bro. 50 was rich at the time. 50 used to do music for him. Why he never asked him then? when he was doing music for him. You understand? Just talk, didn't want to have something to say. Knowing 50 hot.
Knowing 50, would probably have a crazy reaction to that.
Recent raids on the homes of rapper and hip-hop mogul P. Diddy, located in Miami and Los Angeles by Homeland Security, have sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry, with Diddy mysteriously absent during the raids, and reports of his private jet leaving the country. Speculation about his involvement in serious crimes has reached a boiling.
And for more on this, I want to bring in criminal defense attorney, former prosecutor Bernardo Villalona. Bernardo, there's this footage showing Diddy's sons detained with federal agents surrounding them. Based on what you can see here, does this appear to meet the legal standard for excessive use of force?
No, not at all. In terms of how they were stopped and how they were detained, you have to think that when officers are going in to execute a search warrant, and I've written numerous search warrants as a former prosecutor, and they've been gone out to execute a search warrant as part of the officers. In terms of how it was executed and the force that they used, they immediately tried to detain any individuals that are inside of the home, and that's to just make sure they, one, identify who they are, but number two, and primarily the reason is for their own safety, the safety of the individual, as well as the safety of law enforcement. Again, we do not know what is the information that law enforcement had before going in to execute that search warrant. But a sign this shows me is that they had information that it's possible that the individuals that are inside of that house could be armed.
While some fear speaking out against Diddy due to his power and influence, others, such as comedian Cat Williams and rapper 50 Cent, have been vocal in their criticism. 50 Cent, in particular, has repeatedly accused Diddy of criminal activities over the years. The mystery surrounding the raids and Diddy's sudden disappearance has only fueled conspiracy theories, which many now believe could be based in truth. As Diddy remains elusive amid mounting legal troubles, 50 Cent has shifted his attention to another hip-hop titan, Jay-Z. With over 30 million Instagram followers, 50 has used his platform to question Jay-Z's silence, even posting a missing person meme featuring Jay-Z's face, along with the caption, "Anybody seen Jay?" Puff said the ninja ain't answering his phone. While some see 50's post as lighthearted trolling, others in the industry are beginning to recognize a pattern. Alongside Cat Williams, 50 Cent has become one of the most outspoken critics of corruption and criminal behavior in the music world. Even Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, is now speaking out.
You start believing your own bullshit. And them two individuals together, man. You know they gotta be crazy. Something gotta be wrong with when he stood up there and he said that he wanna challenge 50. And I don't know much about that clout him challenging 50 to a fight. And we seen how 50 Cent, we seen how Stevie J fight on Love and Hip Hop and all that other bullshit. Him, Scrappy, him, this other cat. My man, there's no way. There's no way. He don't want it with 50, bro. That's if that ain't cocaine, the Pope ain't Catholic.
So you feel like 50 Cent would give Stevie J that work?
It wouldn't even be a job. 50 Cent will whoop niggas like Stevie J on the way to a real fight.
You seen 50 fight before?
I ain't never seen 50 fight. I seen some tapes of him get down on that end, but I never seen him fight in person. But I know the demeanor of a man. I was with 50 Cent on a couple of occasions, and one occasion, it was just me and 50 and about probably 6 other dudes that didn't want to get out the car because he was ready to get down. And you could see it in him. You could see he got it in him like that. I'm looking at him. I wrote this shit about this shit in my book. I didn't really know that 50 and Preem them was beefing like that. You know what I'm saying? Me and 50 had a conversation about him and Ja and why Ja was beefing at him and everything like that, or why they had some kind of misunderstanding or whatever like that. And when we got off the plane, I had asked 50, are you good with holding one of my girlfriends? And he was like, yeah, I'm good with that. So we was just chilling at the party, and Irv Gotti and them had rolled up in a limousine, and nobody got out but Preem, because they were supposed to be going to Cash party. So nobody got out but Preem, and Preem was at the door, and 50 was just mean mugging him, and I didn't know why he was mean mugging him. You know what I'm saying? So Preem was telling me, yo, man, tell Chaz that we not coming to the party. We finna go over here on the strip or whatever like that, and we'll talk to him tomorrow. And 50 just was leaning on the barricade, just like as if he was waiting for one of those cats to come out the car. I didn't really know they had a beef like that.
50 Cent hasn't just stopped at Diddy, he's now openly pointing fingers at Jay-Z, exposing what he claims is Jay-Z's deeper involvement in the scandal.
Because it was Dame Dash, it was Irv Gotti, it was Jay Prince, and Death Row. You understand what I'm saying? So now everybody wanna know who's this and who's that, and want to go back and say, yo, how do you know? It came from the horse's mouth. He said he got all the paperwork to prove it. Kirk Burrow said it plenty of times, but nobody won't sit down with him. I mean, like, you won't get none of these, these radio stations and all this stuff like that to sit down with him. He said, I got the paperwork. He got files from the from the DEA and the FBI, all that stuff like that. He got plenty of paperwork behind this whole stuff. But people want to get on here and say, yo, because they not privy to the information, you understand, directly from the people who was involved. And you get a person like me that don't give a damn, and I'll repeat it and tell it. Oh, dude capping, dude looking for attention. No, it happened. Now, other people coming out talking about it. They're putting Jay-Z was a part of it.
Despite growing public scrutiny, Jay-Z has remained silent, leaving fans and critics alike to speculate about what's really going on behind the scenes. As tensions escalate and the drama continues to unfold, one thing is clear, the world of hip-hop remains as dramatic and scandal-ridden as ever. In this seemingly endless saga of rap rivalries, 50 Cent has once again turned his sights on Jay-Z. This time, his allegations are explosive. While their long-standing rivalry is well known, new claims have emerged alleging that Jay-Z may have had suspicious dealings with Diddy. During a 2020 appearance on Lil Wayne's Young Money Radio, 50 Cent made pointed comments about Jay-Z, questioning how someone so vocal about prison reform could be associating with controversial figures like Rick Ross, while being managed by individuals with equally questionable histories.
Look, if you said to me, I'm not even going to say who I'm talking about, right?
Please don't.
I'm just going to say, if you represent prison reform, how did you sign to a correctional officer and you managed by a snitch? Help me with this, man. I'm like, look, there's no, I just look at certain shit and I go, wait, how did that, because, okay, let's not say, it's tough to say official. Right? When we look at things, we gotta say, there's a lot going on, and nigga, to make it, let's just make it. Let's just, and the journey, let's say success is for your life to be the way you want your life to be. And who the fuck knows exactly what they want?
Main focus of 50 Cent's criticism was Desiree Perez, the CEO of ROC Nation. Reports have linked Perez to a previous arrest involving cocaine possession and a history of cooperation with the DEA. Despite this, she rose to become one of the most powerful figures at ROC Nation, a move that has sparked backlash from critics like 50 Cent. The story took an even stranger turn when Perez's name appeared on former President Trump's 2021 list of pardons and commutations along with her husband, Juan Perez. The pardon referenced her past involvement in a narcotics conspiracy, raising questions about how her image was rehabilitated and what strings may have been pulled behind the scenes.
Desiree Perez became a cooperating witness for the DEA in the 1990s. She got arrested in 1994 for possession of 35 kilos of cocaine.
Oh, that's a woman.
That's a woman. Struck a deal with the feds, wore a hidden wire to record meetings with major cocaine traffickers, broke up major drug deals in Puerto Rico and Colombia. She's been
She got pardoned?
She got pardoned.
Did they give her federal protection too?
I don't think so.
I would have told them that come with it. Don't think the shit come with it. You just gonna pardon and no.
This happened in the 90s.
You gonna let her out of jail to get smoked?
This happened back in the 90s. So I think whoever she told on is probably dead or in jail. Then again, them Colombians.
That shit don't never stop like that. Gonna pop a motherfucking top.
Well, and then there's the Detroit mayor, Kwame Kilpatrick. He got pardoned as well. He was doing like 20 years. You know about him? There was corruption, bribery charges, got locked up, and he's out as well.
There's been growing speculation about how Perez secured the pardon, with some pointing to Van Jones, a criminal justice reform advocate with known ties to ROC Nation. Jones, who previously worked closely with the Trump administration, is believed by some to have helped influence the decision. Perez's sudden pardon didn't just cause a stir, also ignited debates over ROC Nation's internal politics and alleged efforts to maintain favor with the Trump White House. While artists like Alicia Keys and Megan Thee Stallion did show public support for Democratic candidates, it was noticeably less prominent than the bold endorsements by Beyoncé and Jay-Z in previous elections, though ROC Nation insists its artists act independently. Sources suggest a more cautious political tone behind the scenes, likely a result of strategic decision-making during politically sensitive moments such as the Georgia Senate runoff.